What's going on, guys? I want to take a couple of minutes and do a quick shop update before I call it a night. I know it's been a while since I've really added any videos to the channel or given you guys any updates on what I've been working on or what's been going on with me. But needless to say, I've been extremely busy and on somewhat of a hiatus from the shop. I've had a lot going on with work and with family. Not the least of which is that my wife just gave birth a little over a month ago to our fourth child. So needless to say, I've been spending a lot of time with that, and that's been taking up a majority of what little free time I would have to come out here, work on things, and make videos and take pictures for you guys. That said, it's not that I haven't been working on anything. I've had some stuff in the works, some new tools that I've recently acquired, some other little projects going on. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, my AR Custom Knives page, or on Instagram at all, username AR Custom Knives, you'll know that I've had a little bit going on out here, but not a whole lot, and I'm hoping to kind of change that for you guys in the near future. Get out here and start getting some projects underway. So just to give you a real quick update, I have acquired a couple of new tools to kind of expand the capabilities of the shop a little bit. The first of which is a sandblasting cabinet. This is one of the cheapies from Harbor Freight. Had a coupon and it was already on sale, so I think I got this, I want to say for about $125 shipped. It kind of escapes me now, but it was a pretty good deal for what it is. Not the best or the heaviest of sandblast cabinets. But for the small projects I got going, bead blasting and cleaning up small parts and such, it should be fairly good for what I needed to do. Putting it together wasn't too bad. I went ahead and kind of overcaulked all the seams, took all the weather stripping off. If you guys plan on building one of these, I'll tell you right now that the weather stripping they supply with this is just about next to useless. So when I put it together, I used some silicone caulk and made sure to seal it up as tight as I could. And as far as I could tell so far, it's really not leaking at all. You'll see a little bit of dust on the edges here. That's just from some sawdust where I was trimming or cutting some trim in the garage last week. And any other dust may be from when the door gets opened. But got a little bucket shop vac hooked up to cut a little bit of the dust down, especially when I'm ready to open the door. And then I went ahead and got a water separator or a little water filter to put on it. And went ahead and used a T. Got another quick coupling here if I want to add a little short run of hose for blowing this off. It's just a little convenience aspect there. That's where the main air hooks into. And this can regulate pressure to an extent, but I bought it more for the filter than anything, as I can adjust that at the air compressor. See, another tool I recently got to kind of battle these very harsh northern Indiana winters was a kerosene torpedo heater. That's kept things very comfortable for me tonight. I just recently turned it off as it's extremely loud. But I also went ahead and insulated my garage door as well. Try to hold a little bit more of that heat in here. So I can actually work out here just about in a t-shirt and still be pretty comfortable when that thing's going. And right now it's probably about 5 degrees out, maybe colder. We've had wind chills in the negative 20s and maybe even 30s here lately, so it's been extremely cold, but I've been very comfortable out here tonight. Now, moving on, I do have another project soon to be underway, and that's going to be converting my surface grinder to a belt system. I'll be using 1x72 inch belts that I'll get from splitting a 2x72. Bought a 90 durometer, 1 inch wide serrated contact wheel, 6 inch diameter from Contact Rubber Corporation. And I got a whole bunch of other parts here to kind of bring that project to fruition. So definitely look forward to that. I'll be taking some videos, some pictures, kind of sharing that process with you all, maybe on the forums as well, and show you the way that I'm going to do it. I know there's several makers, several tutorials, and works in progress, things like that on the forums, if you guys want to do any of these types of projects. But I'm going to do things maybe a little bit differently than I've seen others do it, and we'll see how that works out. But got a whole pile of parts there that'll be coming down the line. And then lastly, to wrap this update up, I'll show you my latest tool acquisition, something I'm very excited about learning how to use and put to use. Something I've been wanting for quite some time, saving up for and shopping around, and finally was able to get the money together and pick this one up. And it's not the biggest or the best, but I think it'll definitely come in handy and do most of what I need it to do. I'm not going to be making big production runs of anything or working on huge projects, so what this lacks or what its limitations are really shouldn't affect me too much. And I think this will be a pretty good lathe for me to work or learn on and to work on. It's a Klossing by Atlas, or vice versa. I don't know which comes first. I believe my mill is actually made by Klossing as well, or kind of a subsidiary of them. That one's actually from Spain. It's a power mill by Candia, which, like I said, I think it was affiliated with Klossing. This one, they're affiliated with Atlas apparently. But this is a, let's see, a 4803. I believe it's a 12 by 24 inch metal lathe, so it's got a 12-inch swing and about 24 from center to center, give or take. And made in America. I think it's early to mid 50s, so it's pretty old, but it's still in a fairly good condition. A little dirty right now. I've kind of had things all over the place getting this kind of leveled out and mounted to the floor. I was playing with it earlier, making some chips and just screwing around on it, so it needs to be cleaned off again, but overall it's in pretty good shape. Everything turns nice and easily, nice and smooth, and it's maybe a little bit louder than a brand new one, but still in pretty good shape. So that's going to be a lot of fun learning how to use, and should really come in handy for a lot of projects and parts making. So definitely look forward to some videos, maybe a more in-depth video on the features of this or how to use it, and on some projects that I have going on or plan to have going on as well. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm still kind of getting the shop in order. Again, trying to gear up for some projects here, get things straightened out, get things laid out how I want them, and make things a little bit more efficient for me. You really can't tell, but I did recently do a pretty intensive clean on the shop, unfortunately, with things being what they are, projects going on, and new tools coming in. I've kind of messed things up again. But I'll get that organized. We'll start working on some knives and other projects again, and hopefully you guys will start seeing some videos and maybe some more updates and tips coming out of the shop from me. So once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers who have joined the channel, and look forward to making some more videos, some more projects to share with you guys, and I'll talk to you later.